Om Shanti, Shiv Baba's Murli, 10th October 2019. Baba says, the life of a Brahmin is filled with happiness and joy. No tonic is more effective than happiness. Because time is bound to change, and with that, place and the souls would also change. But then will happiness also change? Happiness should not change. Why? Because the Father never changes. Hence, the children who have a deep love for their Father will never lose their happiness. Acha, if you have any questions, you may ask the Father now. Someone asked, Baba, we are told that you cannot come anywhere else other than Madhuban. Father replies, the Father loves all the children. Suppose you hold a high position and you come to know that your child is stuck in a tough situation. What would you do? I am the unlimited Father of all souls. Father never promised anyone that he would never leave Madhuban as long as his task is not accomplished. Never did he tell anyone directly or indirectly through Brahma that he is going to come in Dadi's or Dadi Gulzar body or any other body. No. The father knew that if the children get the message beforehand, many would leave. Though many did leave. Time changed slowly just to prove that the father's work will never stop due to anybody. Moreover, this is not just the father's task. The golden age is established for the sake of you children. Acha, let me ask you, was Madhuban there before Karachi? Madhuban was created after Karachi. The father went to so many places and everyone knows about it. Madhuban's glory is unique. Madhuban is Brahma's workplace. Every child has put in a lot of hard work there. How can the father leave that place? He has not left Madhuban. Instead, the father has come to meet those children who could not meet him face to face. All the children should be happy that the father has come again. Someone asked, if the father's part has changed according to time, then how should be the service ahead? Baba explains, see, the father's part has changed according to time and he has changed the chariot too. Service is also carried out according to time. The father had given the task of revealing him everywhere. Has it been accomplished? No. So what should the father do now? Should he still keep coming to Madhuban? When you sent the message everywhere that the father should be revealed everywhere, what happened? The message was stuck in the middle only. Despite being Brahmin children, laziness and carelessness took over. How can we find the souls who would come in the Silver Age? Will they be eligible to come in Silver Age without any effort? No, they would become eligible through hard work. You children are going to rule, then who has to do the hard work? Children only have to do the hard work. The father's first part was to establish the golden age, to prepare the ones who are going to rule, and the people who are going to come in the golden age. Now, what is his last part? Someone said, to find the people who would come in Silver Age. So Baba asked, how can that happen? Are they all already ready? If they have been already prepared, the father would conveniently go and sit in Madhuban. Are they ready? The Father was promised that He will be revealed to everyone in the world. Has it been accomplished? What should be done now? Now all the children are divided into areas. This is my area. You belong to another area. You can serve only in your area. You cannot come to my area. This is the way they work. Can the Father be revealed this way? The Father taught everyone to unite. He declared that the whole world is one family. In which lesson did he teach you that the students from your area only are your brothers and sisters, and the students belonging to another area should limit themselves only to their areas? Then how can the Father be revealed? Where did you learn this from? The Father asked you to do unlimited service and not to get restricted by any limits. Even the Brahmin children have limited themselves to only their areas. Did the Father teach you, my area, your area? Did you get such directions from the Father? You are getting direct evidence here. It is in front of everyone. Where has the Father been revealed? All the children are stuck on this point. Baba, you said you will never leave the Madhuban. The Father has complete faith in his children that they would reveal the Father all over the world. But there are limits to everyone. What should be done now? Shackles of the area should be broken. Only when the area is broken, the Father will be revealed to the whole world from all sides. You children are afraid of calling a student from some other area. Why do you fear? You are afraid of conducting a course for him. Why? Because the sister in charge will get angry with you. You are afraid of her anger. Whom do you want to make happy? Who is superior to the Father? Is Didi superior to the Father? How was the Brahman family formed? Without the Father, could the Brahman family have been formed? The Father created such a beautiful garden, but it is divided into areas now. The Father has come to break the area. First, this is going to be the process of service now. This will get the first preference. If you want to reach the message of the Father's arrival to those who long for the Father, who can't even get entry into their Father's house, who work so hard, and those innocent mothers who perform every deed in remembrance of the Father, don't they have to get the message of the Father's arrival? The same mothers and children will carry the Father's flag to every nook and corner of our country. After that, every day and every second will be celebrated as Shivratri. Every year Shiv Jayanti will be celebrated. When those children meet the Father, they would bless you so much. Now, the process of service would be to break the cycle of my students, my center, my children. From there on, the service would start. What happens when you go to a center in some other area? The Father tells you to consider yourself to be a soul. That is the first lesson. The children are not thorough even with the first.